Welcome back to our Energy Leadership Series. Today we are crossing a massive threshold. We are leaving the draining, stressful world of catabolic energy and stepping into the power zone. In our previous sessions, we talked about level 1, the victim energy, and level 2, the fighter energy. Both of those are driven by stress, ego, and fear. They drain your battery. Today, we talk about level 3. Look at your chart. Level 3 is the game changer. It is the first of 5 anabolic energy levels. It is the moment you stop reacting to the world and start responding to it. It is a shift from how to survive this to how do I solve this. In the next 15 minutes, we're going to break down the 3 distinct pillars of level 3. The core thought, responsibility, the core emotion, forgiveness, the core action, cooperation. Let's dive in. Let's start with a core thought, responsibility. Now, in the corporate world, responsibility is often a heavy word. We think of it as a burden. Who is responsible for this? But in energy leadership, level 3 responsibility means something very specific. It means response ability, the ability to respond. At level 1, your thought process is, it's not my fault, so I can't fix it. At level 2, your thought is, it's your fault, so you better fix it. At level 3, the thought shifts entirely. It becomes, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. I own my actions, I own my feelings, and I own the solution. Imagine a project fails. At level 2, leader freaks out and looks for someone to blame because of their ego. At level 3, the leader looks in the mirror. They think, okay, the deadline was missed. I'm responsible for how we move forward. What is the logical next step? This is the beginning of self-mastery. You stop being a victim of circumstance, level 1, or a victim of other people's incompetence, level 2. You take ownership. When you take ownership, you take back your power. Now this brings us to the core emotion, and this is the one that trips people up the most. Forgiveness. In a business context, this sounds soft, doesn't it? But level 3 forgiveness isn't about struggling or being bad behavior. Level 3 forgiveness is actually highly rational. It simply means detachment. Think about the last time you were angry at a colleague. That's level 2. You were stewing, ruminating, maybe writing a passive-aggressive email. How much energy did that take? How much focus did you lose? Forgiveness at level 3 is the act of releasing that emotional charge. It is saying, I forgive you for being human. I forgive myself for messing up. I am letting go of the judgment so I can focus on the result. It is the emotion of relief. When you operate at level 3, you don't hold grudges because grudges are inefficient. You realize that people are doing the best they can with the resources they have. You detach from the drama so you can attach to the solution. If responsibility is the engine of level 3, forgiveness is the oil that keeps the engine from overheating. So if we take total responsibility and we release the negativity through forgiveness, how do we act? What is the result? The core action is cooperation. Level 2 is about competition. My way versus your way, win-lose. Level 3 is about cooperation. I win. Level 3 leader looks at a team member and thinks, we are different, but how can we use these differences to get the job done? This is where true management lives. It's transactional, yes, but it's positive. It sounds like, how can I make this work? Let's agree to disagree on the method, but agree on the goal. I'll help you so you can help me. In level 3, the chaos settles, the drama disappears. The friction of level 2 conflict is replaced by the smooth gears of cooperation. It's not necessarily inspiring. That comes on higher levels, but it is incredibly productive. It is the energy of getting things done without the emotional baggage. This is why level 3 is the gateway to anabolic or growth-producing energy. Catabolic energy, levels 1 and 2, tear you down. It releases cortisol and adrenaline. It is exhausting. Anabolic energy builds you up. It is constructive. When you shift into level 3, you rationalize. You use logic over emotion. You accept. You accept reality as it is, not as you fear it to be. You stabilize. You become the calm in the storm for your team. Level 3 is the anchor. You cannot reach the inspiration of level 5 or the creativity of level 6 until you have mastered the stability and responsibility of level 3. So here's your challenge for this week. I want you to identify one area where you are feeling frustration, level 2, or helplessness, level 1. I want you to apply the level 3 filter, responsibility. Ask yourself, what is the one thing I can do right now to move this forward? Forgiveness. Say to yourself, I am releasing the need to be right or to blame. Cooperation. Ask your team, how can you work together to solve this? Stop fighting the problem. Start managing the solution. That is the power of level 3. Thank you for watching. In our next session, we will climb even higher into the heart-centered leadership of level 4. I'm Francis Williams. Let's raise the energy and choose to live your passion.